guess what's happening in the trans wars? Norway is offering a step forward in eliminating gender ideology. This is from March 13th.
What does that mean? Ideology, like which kind?
Well, last week, Kurt, the Norwegian Healthcare Investigation Board announced it would be revising its current guidelines regarding so-called gender-affirming care for minors because it no longer considered them to be evidence-based.
Oh, they look at evidence there. When the marketing term gender-affirming care, that anybody watching this, if you use that, you're a moron. That's a drug company made that up.
Yep. That term didn't exist 10 years ago.
Yeah, no, neither did breakthrough infection.
Breakthrough.
And I watch everybody, even on whatever, just babble that word. Yeah, breakthrough, this or that, and then this word. And that's odd. What does it include? And then you look it up and like, well, there's of course talking therapy, and then there's hormone blockers, and then surgery. Okay, so that's what it is. So that means that so this must be a country that doesn't let pharmaceuticals advertise on TV too.
Right.
Some kind of backward shit.
They don't let pharmaceuticals advertise. You know that America, the United States, and New Zealand are the only two countries that allow pharmaceuticals to advertise directly to people on TV. You know, we take about 4 times more medicine than the rest of the goddamn world in the United States because of that.
Yeah.
So the board also acknowledged that the growing number of teenage girls identifying as male post-puberty remains understudied.
Oh, you don't say. Since when does a pharmaceutical company come up with evidence that remains unconvincing? I mean, come on.
The whole thing is that gender dysphoria, when people feel it as a kid, 80% of those people just grow out of it. And so now they're going to treat it, and they're not going to let those kids to have a chance to grow out of it. And that's what a lot of people are concerned about.
They made up fake statistics that say, oh, they'll kill themselves.
They did make up fake statistics.
And it's fake. It's not real. It's fake. And then just like the thing we were just talking to Mike with the turning on him because you dared question the narrative of COVID vaccine, here's another unquestionable narrative that you're a bad person to question that just so happens to make all this new revenue for companies that make the drugs and do the surgery. It's going to keep happening, dude.
Kurt, under the proposed updated guidelines, the use of puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and transition-related surgery would be restricted to research contexts and no longer provided in clinical settings. In the United States, 8 states thus far have banned affirmative care for individuals under 18, with Tennessee being the latest to pass such legislation. No, I've seen people refer to this legislation
Genocide?
That's being passed as genocide.
Yeah. Ain't that something?
Now, let's remember, I live in California, originally from Chicago. In California, you can't use a tanning bed until you're 18. That's how much they don't let you make decisions about your own body. When it comes to tanning, I don't think you can get a tattoo until you're 18.
You're not supposed to buy a fruit-flavored vape at the goddamn vape shop.
You can't buy a fruit.
Because the kids might have a vape.
That's right. So, but we're going to let you just decide to have a surgery that...
It makes us a lot of money to have these clinics and offer this affirming care.
Yep.
Affirming you really is a booming business right now. And notice how there's so many more people that need this affirming
that need it
care.
now.
That finally we have this affirming care. The data shows, don't look into it, don't do research, of course, but the data shows, I don't know why Norway has gone mad.
It's good that more professional organizations are recognizing the experimental nature of this approach in children. An existing body of research shows that most kids with gender dysphoria grow to be comfortable in their bodies upon undergoing puberty, and that those wishing to transition suddenly post-puberty may be experiencing a social contagion.
Well, we can't take that chance. We better transition them.
A recent paper in the academic journal Archives of Sexual Behavior, it discusses how the placebo effect has not been adequately taken into consideration when interpreting new findings supporting transitioning in children. Although the term placebo effect has commonly referred to the patient's response to an intervention that is ineffective, it can also describe the beneficial psychological and physical effects associated with undergoing treatment as opposed to the treatment itself. For example, taking part in a study often delivers special attention to a patient and the expectation that their condition, say gender dysphoria, will improve. While this may be a positive thing in a therapeutic setting, it's not something researchers should want to have confounding study results, because the purpose of research is to objectively determine whether or not a treatment works. So
it did work. Sales are up.
Sales are up. Although it may seem like a small step forward, I will take the win, both in terms of Norway's decision to change course and the fact that an academic paper further poking holes in gender ideology was successfully published.
The only reason the gender ideology is even being hammered into your face nonstop like it is because of this massive industry that sees a big opportunity, because there's reason.
Got to be a couple $2 billion a year in this, right? It's got to be at least 5 or 6.
You can find the clips of them going, we're going to making a lot of money. You can see them talking about like they did with the vaccine. They're up.
Really?
Yes. I think I sent you one a while ago, and somebody's like, but is this good? Well, this is the approach. She sent some Fauci shit at the one. This is the approach we're taking. Yeah, this is big. Like getting a teen girl her nose done or plastic or any kind of, it's a boutique rich item. Why would you need to, why couldn't you wait till you're 18 to do something that life altering?
Well, they want kids.
You might not be hot.
They want, if you are a biological male transitioning to a female, the parents, this is what I've heard, want their kids to do it early before they go through puberty so that they're passable. That's
right. I might have said it to you before, but that's
you might have said that. But I also had gay friends who've told me this.
Well, that's where I heard it.
Yeah,
I same thing a long time ago, and they explained so because our warped, demented system we live in, what makes you a woman, by the way, is not your genitals; it's how hot you are. Okay, and we all agree to it. That's what all the marketing is. Men and women all agree. That's what the whole business is based on. That's why it has to be before puberty. Because I won't. What if I'm not hot?
Right, you won't be hot. Hey, everybody, only $10 to go see my new stand-up special, COVID Lies Are Funny, at jimmydore.com. And come see us do a live show. We're going to be in Cohoes, New York, Hartford, Connecticut, Bakersfield, California, Baltimore, San Francisco, Huntington Beach, Rosemont, and Chicago, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, and more. We're going to be in New York, Stamford, Connecticut, Pottstown, Pennsylvania, San Diego, everywhere. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all our tickets.